house. Thank you for the questions. I'll do my very best to answer this. The first question is a concern about wanting to read at night and develop yourself in an environment like this. Firstly, if I implied, then maybe I chose the wrong words, even though I think I did not, that you develop yourself only at night. I think that what I said was, if your dream, the dream you have, is not keeping you up awake at night, then it's probably not big enough. Because what will happen for something to keep you up at night is that you're scared. You're asking yourself, oh boy, this one won't pass me soon. This is not bigger than me. You understand? So you can't sleep. So what will happen is maybe you will stand up and with your phone that you use to go on Facebook and everything, you will download Torchlight app, or you will have Torchlight on the phone, and then you will put it on, if it's only lanterns they have here, and you will write some things that are occurring to you at that time that you want to do in the daytime. So in an environment like this, I must say that this place is purpose specific. You know, there is a major idea behind your being here. There is something, there is a goal that the country and the government wants to achieve by putting you through this process, and it comes first. Whether it's something that appeals to us or not, it comes first. So if you find yourself not being able to do some things that you would really like to do, please just accommodate it. Because it's just 3 weeks, isn't it? It's just 3 weeks. In 3 weeks, you'll be gone back to the lifestyle that you know and love. I will say another thing though. I will say another thing. There are so many answers in our world today. I almost picked that thing up, but I did not. But I'm sure that there's a couple of us, or maybe even quite a number of us, who are aware of that device. It's called a Kindle. It's my best friend. I love my Kindle. I go with it everywhere. One of the reasons why I was going to bring it here, I was saying, okay, if they don't start on time, maybe I'll just sit down and I'll be reading a book from my Kindle. It's a beautiful device because the latest versions of them now have music and all that, but the traditional Kindle, which is what I like, is just without, it doesn't even have internet connections. It just has Wi-Fi, where you can connect at certain times, maybe free Wi-Fi or something, and download books, journals, and all that. And then it's beautiful because the battery life is great. So sometimes for 3 weeks, I have not charged my Kindle. Meanwhile, I'm reading with it every night. You can dim the light. So when it's a very dark room, you can just dim the light. You can make the light brighter. When you're reading through, if there's a difficult word, you just touch it, highlight it, and it brings out the dictionary. If there's any of us who have it, we know what I'm talking about. So it's something, that's an investment you can make if you're someone who really loves reading. And the beautiful thing about it is when I'm reading at night like that, I don't disturb my husband, because the light and everything I need to read my book is on the device, and it's not too bright. So it's a wonderful device, and you can invest in it for, you know, after this time, in case you find yourself in another camp that you don't like the nightlife, you know, that would be a good investment. So that's the answer to that question. The other question is, what other things can one do to improve themselves? I did quite a number of things online, and I'm still doing. You will be surprised. In fact, recently, I work with very young children from time to time, on a weekly basis. I work with elementary school children, I work with teenagers, and teenagers are my favorite group of people because their minds fascinate me. I don't know, the way they think and their propensity for getting into trouble fascinates me. And I just see that they need help, so it resonates with me. So I do videos with my classes, and I was having problems with one entrepreneur who was working with me and for me, and was not meeting up to expectations. So I said, what the heck, this guy is holding me to ransom. I need to get animation training so that I can, because I get my content, I develop my content, and then I make